Have you ever heard of the City of Steel? It's one of the most mysterious and elusive locations in the world of Hollow Knight, and it has sparked countless fan theories. Hints of this hidden kingdom appear not only in Silksong, but also in the original Hollow Knight. There are direct suggestions that it exists, a kingdom far beyond Pharloom and Hellenist, home to steel bugs, powerful steel assassins, and enigmatic rulers. Could the Steel City be accessible through a mysterious portal? In this video, we're going to explore everything we know about this mystery. The City of Steel has not been confirmed as a fully playable area, but it is referenced in multiple sources. The City of Steel is said to exist beyond the desert, potentially connected to Pharloom and Hellenist. In the original Hollow Knight, some enemies and NPCs, such as Steel Soul Jinn, appearing in Steel Soul mode, and another character in Silksong called Seer Zi, also encountered in Steel Soul mode, are described as steel-clad bugs, unlike anything we've seen before. Some weavers are said to have fled Pharloom for the City of Steel, referenced in in-game lore descriptions in Silksong's cradle area, suggesting it's a place outside Hornet's usual world. Weaver, in quarter part, last of their line, staked to service, tracked and taken beneath the City of Steel. 8 choristors, 12 envoys lost to task. The city is home to a society of steel bugs, such as Steel Soul Jinn and Seer Zi, who travel to other lands under the command of their masters. Jinn resides in the locked cavern by the base of Crystal Peak in Dirtmouth, where she has been sleeping. She has unseen masters who do not seek order. Jinn speaks in rhythm and claims to be too young to tell anything about herself besides her purpose of providing and trading. Her metallic body cannot take damage, although she still reacts to strikes at her. Seer Zi resides in a small hidden area in the blasted steppes. She has unseen masters, who Zi is obedient towards. Her vassal, Sula, betrayed their superior and masters and fled, and Zi requires them to be found, either dead or alive, to avoid her master's wrath. Greetings, Child of Steel. I have known your type in past. From your presence, it is clear this land, too, has caught the long gaze of your masters. A small gift for you, Palit, for the thought, complex, rock of the home spear, and of Zi's birth. May it aid your further action in this land. Seer Zi mentions being born at the home spear, which was composed of a steely, regenerative material known as growstone, a cold, steely stone with remarkable regrowth capacity. Some weavers fled from Pharloom to the City of Steel. The last of their lineage was a quarter-part weaver staked to service beneath the city, who was eventually captured by Grandmother Silk's servants. A major confirmation comes from the steel assassins, including Sharpe, who was originally going to appear in Hollow Knight, but ultimately didn't. It looks like we won't see him in Silksong either, at least for now. There was an entire group tied to Hornet's journey. In the final game, those characters never appear. In the Happy Hollomus Team Cherry 2018 blog post, we can see that this character is described as a hunter from a distant land, tasked with eliminating Hornet. 2 other characters are teased alongside Steel Assassin Sharpe, and we can actually see the one on the left in the old trailer, in the Coral Forest area, chasing Hornet. Taking into account that Sharpe is a boss created by a Kickstarter backer back in 2018, and already presented and designed, it should appear in some upcoming DLCs. Given how Silksong's world is structured, reaching the City of Steel in a future DLC could be approached in different ways. Since Hornet can leave areas through the top of the map, the city might be added as a new area accessible from the overworld, possibly beyond Pharloom, acting as a completely separate kingdom. Alternatively, it could be implemented as a special area or dungeon unlocked under specific conditions, like a secret quest, Steel Soul mode challenge, or through hidden portals. In Silksong, there's a subtle but intriguing clue in the far fields. If we open the Weaver's Gate there, we find a rune that depicts paths leading away from Pharloom. That's all the rune says, but the fact that it exists suggests it was placed deliberately. It hints at regions beyond Pharloom that Hornet may not normally explore, hidden kingdoms or secret areas like the City of Steel. The simplicity of the rune makes it mysterious. It doesn't give a name, it doesn't explain the paths, but its very presence implies that someone wanted to mark a route or connection to a distant, unknown land. This small, in-game detail is one of the few pieces of evidence linking the City of Steel to Silksong's world, showing that even subtle environmental storytelling can point to places we have yet to see. This way, the City of Steel could expand the world without altering the main map, keeping its mystery intact while giving players a new, challenging location to explore. All Steel enemies, including Sharpe and other Steel assassins, might originate here. A city designed to produce warriors capable of enforcing the will of its masters. This also ties into the lore about weavers fleeing to the city. The City of Steel is described as beyond Pharloom, based on lore notes and in-game text, meaning it could be a separate civilization with its own culture, hierarchy, and technology. Judging by the steel-clad nature of its inhabitants, it's likely a militaristic or industrial kingdom. Imagine a city forged from metal, with machines, forges, and warriors trained to perfection, a stark contrast to the naturalistic and fungal environments we've explored so far. Team Cherry may have intentionally left it as a lore hook, teasing fans while keeping the area playable in future content. Some players speculate that the City of Steel could be a secret area only accessible in Steel Soul mode. The fact that characters like Steel Soul Jinn and Seer Zi appear exclusively in Steel Soul mode is not just a gameplay choice, it has lore significance. Their presence only in this challenging mode suggests they originate from a special, mysterious place outside the usual world, likely the City of Steel. It emphasizes that these are not ordinary characters, but elite agents or emissaries of a distant kingdom. It also leaves a narrative hook for future content, hinting at a hidden realm that may be explored in a DLC or expansion. Another theory is that the City of Steel is ruled by powerful masters, sometimes referred as Steelhearts. These masters might send out agents like Jinn, Zi, and Sharpe to influence other lands. They could impose a strict hierarchy, demanding obedience, which fits Silksong's recurring themes of control, servitude, and rebellion. Even if Hornet never sets foot in the City of Steel, its shadow looms over Pharloom and the story, shaping the enemies she encounters. Despite all the hints and theories, there are still many unknowns. Could be a single area, a dungeon-like region, or an entire city. What role does it play in the story? Could be central, or just a background element explaining the Steel enemies. Who rules it? The Steelhearts remain completely mysterious. All we know for sure is that the City of Steel exists in lore. It's connected to several characters, and its shadow is already felt in the game. Could the City of Steel be a kingdom we'll one day explore in a future Silksong DLC, or is it just a distant legend in the lore? And what about the Steel assassins? Are they just elite warriors, or the tip of the iceberg from a much larger hidden world waiting to be revealed? Let me know your theories in the comments below. If you love Silksong lore, mysteries, and theories, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Until next time, stay sharp, and see you soon.